Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some SKALD against the Black Priory, shall we? So this is an awesome looking retro RPG that was introduced to me by a friend of the channel, Heathrun, and I've heard nothing but good things about this game and been meaning to play it, and I'm going to dive in for the very first time now. So let's see, I'm going to go with the basic, default style of the visuals. Alright, welcome to character creation. Start by picking a difficulty for your playthrough. The difficulty can be changed during play. So we're going to go with normal, and it's the game's intended difficulty setting. There's only a very limited artificial smoothing of certain dice rolls. Okay, so this gives you one attribute reroll, a player reroll, enemy reroll, miss smoothing, and then all of this other stuff is disabled, except for experience for KO'd characters, which is helpful. It's always a bummer if your characters are out and they don't get experience. So I'm going to select normal and just go with the intended difficulty. Next, select a class for your character. Classes define a character's role in the party by adding certain exclusive abilities, okay? So, it looks like you can have 6 people in your party, as I see over here on the frame. And I could be an arms master, the Hierophant, Hospitaller, Guild Magos, Officer, I can get other people, but I think we all know that I like to play as a mage. I'm assuming I can get other people to do the other roles, or I don't know if I'm going to create all 6 of them right now, but let's just make our main character a Guild Magos. I can... You don't know anything about combat-related feats, and that's okay. So the main attribute for this class is Intellect. A Guild Magos is a spellcaster who can develop all the different arcane spell schools fully. That's great. I start with 11 development points. You can click on this, that's cool. Development points are gained when leveling up and used to buy ranks in feats. This unlocks new abilities for the character, making them more powerful. And then I get 2 hit points a level and 4 magic per level. I love how I'm really enjoying this type of game where people take throwback music, listen to that sweet, kind of like synthesized music with retro graphics, but then they take advantage of, all of the quality of life features that have come along, and they give you full transparency. All the windows are clickable. It's just really, really nice. I appreciate it. And we're going to continue. Select a background for your character. Backgrounds add points in skills, influence, starting conditions, and narrative content. Okay. So, very D&D. We have a background we're picking. So, usually you want some kind of scholar with a Guild Magos, but we could go, street rat if we wanted. But you could also go like noble, and just you were born rich, and so you get diplomacy and lore. You could be, you were kissing noble arses if you want to be a courtier. A sailor, a vagabond. I kind of like the idea of being a vagabond, just like wandering around, free spirit. Then I fell in line and got magical. Distribute points to your primary attributes and skills. These go a long way towards defining your character mechanically. Right. So we know that we need to boost intelligence because that's our primary bag. So we're going to go here. And it says mental acuity, recall, and analytical skill. And it says this attribute influences crafting lore. Sure. And you can see here skills down here. Vitality wounds, attunement. What is attunement? Magical energy. So if I boost intellect again, I get 4 attunement every intelligence. Presence is read and react to the environment. Agility is hand-eye coordination. Yes. These all make sense. We're going to keep going smart. And I'm going to not entirely min-max. I will take 1 point in presence and 1 point in fortitude, just because, I was wandering around as a vagabond, and so I picked up a little toughness and awareness, but I'm really smart, so we'll do that. And then as far as skills go, we need lore, right? General knowledge. I'm already getting a +4. So you kind of want to lean into what you're good at. Now we get a bonus for crafting because of our background. So we could be really good at, with our hands. We could be a tinkerer. That's kind of cool. We start with a boost to survival. We're already okay at it, but we're not great. I'm going to go into lore, crafting, lore. And again, not min-maxing, just kind of, playing in a bad way for being the most potent, but just kind of saying, okay, if I was a vagabond, I would get some awareness, and I would probably have a little bit extra survival. And then also my lore and my crafting, and I'm great with this. Alright, these are the feats derived from your class. Distribute your development points in them to gain benefits and new abilities. To gain spellcasting abilities, you must purchase ranks in the relevant Violet feat tree. More spells can be learned by studying spell tomes that you acquire as you adventure. Okay. So if I want to spellcast, I need to purchase ranks in the Violet feat tree. So let's see about this. So, arcane spellcasting. Yep, we need this. Ranks activate spellcasting. So I'll put 1 there. Okay. I have 10 more to distribute. What does this one do? Increased aptitude, increased... At 1 rank, I increased my spell aptitude for touched by the reticulum. Okay, so we can put 1 point in there just for fun. And then these are like kind of passive abilities. This is Air Magic Initiate, Earth Magic Initiate, and Fire Magic. So, if I look at this, with Air Magic, I can get Blink, Blurring, Magic Missile, and Steel Breath. Earth gives you Shockwave, Lethargy, Vermin, Swarm of Gnats. That sounds pretty sweet. So let's just, obviously we're going to go 1 here, just so we can learn some of these. If I get 3 ranks, I learn 2 new spells, which is good. And this requires... it says it's locked. So let's see here. What's this? This is already done. And then I probably want maybe Earth Magic and Fire Magic. Maybe just to open them up. I don't know. But I'm going to go fully into Air Magic and get the focus. And then it takes me down here, which allows me to get even better at this. But what if I then wanted to... This says increased attunement. This says increased crafting. I like some of these passives, like increased crafting, increased attunement. Okay, just boosting up some skills here. And then I'm going to go one more into air magic like that. Pick two new air magic school 1 spells to learn. So blink, blurring, magic missile, and steel breath. So magic missile, yes, and then blurring targets the character and makes you blurred. So you know you're blink gives you some sweet stuff. And then what is this? Steel breath is like silence, kind of, but it's better than that because it makes them fearful and disrupted. I'm going to take just some proactive. What is Cascade? Each spell has a Cascade difficulty. When casting a spell, the caster tests their spell aptitude test against the Cascade difficulty. If they succeed, they get to take another action. If they fail, their turn ends. That's cool. So you could chain spells together. Interesting. Do I, like, Lesser Haste says +3 movement. Yeah, I probably want Blink to be defensive and move around. So let's go ahead with Magic Missile and Blink. Finalize your character by editing their appearance. Okay. Actually, that appearance is really good. I like the beard. Do I have... Let's see what other options I have here. Yeah, that's pretty good. Unless, actually, I could go for this guy and then throw some facial hair on him. No, you can't. You could... Oh, this is putting facial hair on that, but not on the portrait. I gotcha. This little portrait here reminds me of some of the, you know, the gold box D&D stuff. It's hilarious. I mean, that's okay, I guess. Main color. Oh, here we go. Blue. Yeah. Uh-huh. That looks great. Type a name and press continue. Alright, so we'll just say Dr. Incomp. There you go. Oh, okay. I can't use a space. Prologue. On the wine-dark, raging seas of the Outer Isles, a lone caravel struggles against the winds and waves toward the accursed island of Idra. It's the Zephyr, that's my ship, and here's me over here. The moan of creaking timbers, the tang of preserved fish. Your eyes slowly adjust to the darkness of the ship's dimly lit hold. Suddenly, something strikes the hull and the ship rocks violently. Your heart begins to pound and a feeling of unease grows in your stomach. Rise well rested and ready to go. Rouse yourself from deep meditation. You get to your feet and become aware of agitated voices shouting up on deck. Something is not right. You should make your way up top and get a bearing on the situation. Be on your way. I will. Alright, so I can move with WASD, like this, I guess, okay. Or the arrow keys. And shift highlights interactables. So what's this? You see a desk, I guess. A desk with a maritime navigation map. The map is labeled the Outer Isles. and a course is drawn toward an island named Idra. Well, that makes sense. Guess that's where I was meditating. Oh my gosh. Interactables 1. Mousing over an interactable object will make a yellow outline appear. Left mouse click to interact with it. Right click to examine it. Okay? Hold down shift will show everything in view. Some objects are hidden and won't be highlighted until they are spotted. Something just struck the ship. That's not good. There's a chest. So there is a dagger and a club. I'm going to take everything. And what's this? Another chest? Get it. What is that? Maybe it's on the other side of the wall, is what I'm thinking. To your surprise, you realize that this door has been locked from the outside. It doesn't budge. Perhaps you could slip the lock with a thin blade or use something to smash it? Alright. If you're not already done so, you must equip a weapon. Press E to manage your equipment. Clicking an item selects and examines it. Double-click an item to use it. For weapons and armor, this means an item becomes equipped. Equipped items are moved to the relevant equipment slot. Okay, so I'm going to push E. And, I don't know, this dagger... I'll just use the club. I look sweet with the club. What's this? Gold. Big pile of gold. Alright. I'm going to use my club. Using the club, you smash the lock in a fell swoop. The door begins to creak open. 100 experience. As the door swings open, you can now clearly make out cries from the deck above. You should make haste. I will. I'm making haste. Now, I saw... whoops. Oh my gosh, look at this. I pushed tab to highlight the items, and it opened up this, like, you know, console. That is sweet. Here, close that. No, just... Yeah, there you go. Ooh, this is filled. Wow. Just loot it all. And then we're going to go here and just put on what we can. So I can wear a helmet. And I guess I could try to use a bow if I wanted, but... I can't use this leather armor. I mean, it's red, so I'm assuming that means no. I could also equip a bow. And that seems cool. Okay. Oh my gosh, I keep pushing tab. Alright. You stop dead as you narrowly avoid stepping in a rust-red puddle. The stench of blood fills your nostrils, and as you look around in the dim light of the hold, you realize someone, or something, fought for their life here. The same moment the thought hits you, a hiss sounds from the shadows. You squint toward the shadows as a hunched, feral-looking form slowly slinks forwards. Tiny, disgustingly human-like hands, yellow fangs, and a grotesquely dexterous pink tail leave no doubt of the creature's rodent nature, though as it emerges from the shadows, it becomes abundantly clear that what may have started life as a common shiprat has now grown into something that has no right to exist. Ooh. That's a pretty bold claim I'm making here. You know, it's Island of Dr. Moreau caliber. A second hiss sounds behind you, and the abominations lunge at you. Uh-oh, they're in front and behind. That's bad. Initiative. In combat, characters act in order of initiative. You can view the initiative order by using the initiative widget on the left side of the screen. Okay? Mousing over the widget makes it pop out. Note that mousing over a name will make that character's outline flash on the battlefield. The widget on the lower right side represents the character's action points. The yellow pips represent movement points, and the violet pips attacks. You can move a number of tiles and each combat equal to your movement points and attacks, but spending attacks to move means you won't be able to attack that turn. This is a good way of moving extra far. Okay. Performing an attack will clear out all remaining movement points. In other words, attacking will end the character's turn in most cases. Pressing shift in combat brings up the tactical overlay. and makes it easier to see the exact positioning of characters and the underlying grid. In the settings menu, you can toggle the tactical overlay to be always on during the player's turn. Draw steel. You're darn right we'll draw steel. Okay, so this is the tactical overlay. It looks like yellow is kind of where I can move. Oh no, I need to deploy myself. Well, if I get the choice, I'll deploy myself kind of, back here so that, back one more tile. So that I fight them at a choke point, begin combat. Oh my god. Alright, so let's see. Can I find the combat log here? Cannot use a ranged weapon in melee. No, you can't, but I can cast a spell. Yes, here it is. So, I love this combat log. I love this. Okay. I took a damage from Rabid Rat 1. My armor soaked it, but I took 1 piercing damage. And he infected me, and I'm weakly diseased, which means -1 agility. Okay, that's not that bad. Okay, let's cast our magic missile. So, I'm going to cast magic missile and target this guy. Cascade. It did 8 damage and blew him up. So Cascade means I get to chain spells together. So, can I cast another one? Yeah, I killed them both. Alright, sick. Gained 89 experience. And we got some rat tails. So this is used to craft a potion of cure disease. Alright, loot it. Now, that was awesome. I love the tactical battle system. It's kind of like, Ultima Exodus. I mean, it's a grid-based, turn-based tactical game, but the graphics, it gives you that feel of, those early Ultimas that were party-based with a top-down view like this. Not the dungeon crawler ones. Okay, cast a spell, pass a turn, view the journal, view inventory. You can't make camp. Can I just check myself out? I'm weakly diseased. But I'm trying to figure out spells. Attunement. This is what I've been using. So, casting my spells, Magic Missile, cost 5 attunement. And it deals 1 to 4 magical damage, 1 to 4 plus magical aptitude. And my magical aptitude is added, and my magical aptitude is 5. So this is doing, 6 to 9 damage here, which is very good. Okay, but I don't restore my aptitude, so I've used mana. I was just seeing how that worked. Okay. Let's see, anything that I want to interact with. There's a door here, there's a chest. Let's go get that. What is this? This is potatoes. Fantastic. It is said that potatoes alone can nourish a man's body indefinitely. The same cannot be said for his soul. I mean, I think potatoes work on the soul. Okay. I don't see anything else just yet, so I'll go through. I don't know if I can... I'm diseased, right? Weakly diseased, and it can be removed by magic, but I don't have the clerical spell to do that. I do have some, lesser tonic of vitality, and this restores your mana, which is amazing for me. And then, this restores, attunement as well. Oh wait, I'm sorry. This is vitality. I saw magical aptitude and thought it was... No, this is for healing your health hit points, and this is for getting your mana back. It's blue. That makes sense. Okay. Alright. Sorry, I was playing Subnautica, and so tab is the inventory, so I keep pushing tab to bring up, my PDA, and it brings up the console. Anyway, conditions. You have contracted a disease from your fight with the rats. Hey, let's not tell anybody about this. You may see what conditions are affecting you by opening the character sheet. To do this by pressing C or clicking on yourself. Note all conditions are negative. Negative conditions can often be cured by magic or rest. This disease can be cured by a potion. Pick up and equip the lantern to search the area. Oh, hint, some containers are hidden until your character spots them. Okay, so let's get the lantern. Is this it right here? I got it. And then let's push E. And I equipped it. So you can see it goes into like your light source on the paper doll. And I'm just going to walk around. I spotted something. And in here we find a potion of cure disease. Well, that is optimal. And we'll use this to get rid of the disease. To consume. Bam. Get out of here, disease. And we found some... What was that, actually? Salt. Alright. Let me see if there's anything else back here with my new lantern. Maybe there's like some more hidden stuff. You know what I mean? It doesn't look like it, but you never know. Oh, I didn't mean to go into stealth. Maybe I do want to go into stealth. I don't know. You emerge onto the ship's lower deck. As your eyes adjust to the darkness, you become aware of a hulking figure standing in the shadows. Dr. Incompetent, here at last, growls a rough voice. Who's there? Show yourself. Lunge at the figure. Freeze and listen carefully. Feeling jumpy? The brute growls with a smile. You tend to have that effect on people. Where are we? Ha! The old veteran grunts in what passes as laughter for him. The island is in sight, but the damn Guilders refuse to land. They want to turn back. If we turn back, we lose our shot at the girl. And no one gets paid. Listen here. I know our boys better than most. We've hired them to go to Idra and kill. If we don't pay them, things will go bad quickly. But the sailors are bloody terrified. They claim something is hunting us. Let's see. Wait here, Roland. I'll talk to him. Have you lost your mind? Nobody's going to feel calmer for seeing you. No. Let's bring him with me. You're right. Follow me. Let's just get off this boat. Sweet. Motioning for you to take the lead. I guess you could play it single player if you want, you know. Maybe that's an option, but no. Yeah, I want help. Roland falls in behind you. From above, agitated shouts can be heard. New character. You've added a new character to your party. Press Q or the character portraits to swap the party leader. Okay. The current leader's attributes are used for tests outside of combat, such as awareness or stealth. Familiarize yourself with the attributes and abilities of your party members and have the right character take the lead depending on the circumstances. Okay. When a new member joins your party, they level up to your current level. Because of this, we now see a level up icon on your new party member's portrait. This icon will show up whenever a character is ready to level up. Okay, great. Let me check this guy out. Attributes. How do I level you up? Abilities. Well, I'm on him. Let me see what his attributes are anyway, though. Athletics are 5. He's not really good at stealth, and he has less awareness than me, to be honest. This is what he's got on. Better than the stuff I have for him. Okay. Roland is now leading the party. No, I don't want that. I'm leading the party, right. Quests, journal, factions. Maybe you can only level up at a campsite or something, because when I go to, the character screen, there's exit, move character, there's attributes, but I can't level them up here. Inventory, feats. I could distribute his ranks. Okay. I just can't give him attributes, so that's fine. So he is Arms Mastery or Bred for War. All right, so we'll go into Arms Mastery, give him a point here. And he's got a big sword. So Let's... I think his sword is a... Oh, okay. Reset. And I'm going to go check his inventory. What is this that you've got here? Two-hander, okay. Not like I have to make him use this, but I'm going to go with it. Oh, okay, he's got to get some points in. There you go. Charger is good. He got that now. And then we'll just go back here, give him some accuracy, give him some heavy weapon damage. That's good. And then ranged accuracy could be good, I guess. I'm just going to breed him for war. Give him some toughness. And then we'll make him, you know... I'll boost his accuracy. This is fine. Alright, so he's... I'm going to make Dr. Incompetent the leader. And, oh, there's a lot of stuff to search here. What's this? I spotted something. A note scrawled in crude letters. Cook, I cannot stand another meal of salted fish. There is a limit to how long a man can live on salt potatoes and perklin. Take heed or get a dagger in the eye, you cheap bastard. So the spelling is bad, but it's funny. But that just taught me a recipe, right? It feels like it did. Like I could make that if I wanted to. And there's a barrel, and I'm going to loot it. And I've got the perklin, and I've got the potatoes. So, crafting. This is the crafting screen. To create new items, double-click ingredients in your inventory and place them in the workstation, and then press Craft. If the recipe is valid, new items will be created. The recipe list in the left column represents known recipes. You learn new recipes by experimenting or finding recipe books out in the world. Recipes that can be currently crafted are shown in green. Clicking a green recipe will automatically add all the necessary ingredients to the workstation. Crafting is dependent on the crafting skill. Crafting a valid recipe will always succeed, but depending on your skill and the recipe's difficulty, there is a chance you may produce more than one item. Okay, so we just learned salted fish, and it's perklin, potatoes, and salt. So we're just going to kind of click on it, and all the stuff is there, and I'm going to craft it, and we made it. And this gives food value 7, and that's all. We don't have enough fish to make anything else, but we did make that. Oh, did I take the stuff out of there? Let me see if I did. I did. It's right here. Sweet. So we've got some grub for camping, I suppose. Here's a chest. It has, ooh, thieves' tools and some gold. Very nice. And what is this? Like a whetstone or something? A grindstone? Okay, maybe I fixed all my equipment. I don't know. Alright. Awesome. So there's some doors that we need to go in. And now I have a party of 2. And we're just getting into SKALD. But I am loving this game. I love the classic nature of it. But I love the depth as well. And I'm very curious what you all think of this game. Have you been playing it? Have you seen it? Are you interested in this? Do you want to see more? Give me your impressions in the comments below, everyone. And I can't wait to read them. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. I will check you in the next one. Take care.